I did not ask for the anal probe. I had just spent the last 4 years starving in New York, doing all of these showcases that I'd had to pay for, and this was my first big break. It was my first feature film, and it was this zero-budget indie film about these alien spaceships that come down and do physicals or medicals on people against their will. So I go in for the audition, and I've got this really intense and mysterious casting director, and he makes me sit down on the ground, close my eyes, and free associate. So we're doing all of these improvs about how the alien spaceship represents my most inner primal fears. But to be honest, it's great. I'm finally doing some real acting. So before I leave, they tell me that I've got the part. And I've got absolutely no idea what this part is. So my agent hands me the script, and I'm going through it with my favorite yellow marker, and I'm searching for this role of Margaret, and I cannot find her anywhere. So finally, I find one page with the corner turned down, and there she is, Margaret. So I've got a scene where I'm in this group with all of these other people who have had these alien experiences, and I've got one line. I did not ask for the anal probe. But I don't really care, because I'm so thrilled that I finally got my first role. Not any of this student film stuff or anything like that. It's my first feature film. So of course, I am a professional, and I have got a complete backstory on this girl. I know her inside out. I know everything there is to know about this girl. I know that before she went to the meeting that day that she'd been to the hairdresser. I know that she does not trust that guy that's sitting next to the girl in the fuchsia. And I know that the first thing that she does when she gets home is she turns on the TV because she likes the sound of it. I even got my boyfriend at the time to go and get a thermometer so that I could have the sense memory of it. So anyway, the day comes for me to shoot my scene, and I'm on set, and they start off with this sweeping wide shot, and right before I'm about to say my line, they cut. So obviously I'm freaking out, thinking that that's it, I'm cut out of the film. And they're continuing on then to do the close-ups, the reaction shots, all of those things that you're obviously outside for, while the cameraman's set up on my chair. And then finally it comes time for me to do my scene. So at this point, the crew are grumpy as hell because they're non-union, and nobody in LA gets paid if they're non-union for overtime. The lead actor, he's completely gone. I think he's gone to some shrink meeting or something like that, and I'm all alone. So I'm standing there on this marker, staring at this tiny little piece of tape that they just stuck to the camera, and the director turns around to me and he says, okay, let's just try this a few times without cutting it, and show me some color. Okay. I did not ask for the alien probe. I didn't ask for the alien probe. I didn't ask for the alien probe. I didn't ask for the alien probe. And that was it. That was my first time on a feature film. My first big role.